Everyone, welcome back to episode 8. Jungkook's POV after Taehyung's confession days turn into both got busier him in with hospital work and company, but despite our schedules, nothing changed between us. Every morning we eat breakfast together, every night I wait for him so we can have dinner together. We talk, we laugh, we share moments like other couple, but one thing remains, I still haven't given him any answer yet. In these past few weeks, I have come to understand my feelings completely. I love him. I truly, deeply love Taehyung, and tonight I'm going to tell him, dressed in black suit, I wait for him near the door, my heart humming in my chest. Taehyung, are you ready? He asked as he looked breathtaking. The black suit fit him perfectly, making him look both elegant and handsome. Jungkook, yes, I replied, walking towards him. I wore blacks as well, hoping to match with him. Then let's go then, he says with a small smile. Tonight it is an important night. My father arranged a party to celebrate our company's 6 month success and the number one business for. But for me, this night holds more significance. After this party, when we get home, I will finally confess my love to him. Jungkook's POV. When we arrive at venue, the moment was people greet us at whole things and not wanting. We make our way to where my parents are seated. My mother, Jungkook, Taehyung, you guys are here? My mother exclaims as she pulled me into a hug. Father, good that you both made it. The party is about to start. My father crunches Taehyung. Sorry, Taehyung says, rubbing his neck, looking adorably embarrassed. He giggled. He had been so reluctant to come, making me work extra hard to convince him, but seeing him here beside me, making all of it worth it. The work party is just like another business event, boring, says formal. I sat there waiting for it to be over so we can go. Finally, tell Taehyung my feelings. After dinner, I excuse myself to use the restroom. Jungkook back in a minute. I tell them before leaving when I return my parents, but then isn't here. Jungkook, where did they go? I asked, worrying father. Oh, he went outside to take a call. I nodded and decided to go find him. As I step outside, I search the area until I finally spot him at the far end. My heart fluttered at the sight of him, but then I see someone standing with him, a woman. I narrow my eyes, watching them. Then my body runs cold as I hear her words, unknown. So, can you accept me? She confessed to them. Anger struck through me like wildfire. How dare she? She grabs before running away. I turned to eyes burning with emotion, saying, Jungkook, let me. Jungkook, shut up. Snap, we are going home. Without another word, I stormed back inside, leaving him to follow. The drive home is silent, not the comfortable silence we usually share, but a tense and deadly silence. When we reach home, I get out of the car, slamming the door shut. Standing in the middle of the room, hands on my hips, I waited for him to step inside because tonight we are going to talk. Thanks, POV. I walk into the house with a heavy heart. My steps slow the entire ride back home. Jungkook hadn't said a word, gripping the steering wheel so tightly that his clenches turned white. The tension was suffocating, and I had no idea what I had done wrong for him to be this angry. All I did was listening to that girl's confession. I didn't even respond before Jungkook showed up. And even if I did, why would I accept her feelings when I already have someone I love? He must have misunderstood the situation. That's all. Jungkook, aren't you going to come in? His voice is sharp and patient. His hand He stands in the middle of the living room, his hands on his hips, his brows drawn by his anger. I can't help but think he look kitten. There isn't a single soul of actual fear. Instead he looked utterly adorable, and I have to buy myself from smiling. But then I glanced at Puff, who was standing a little away from him, staring at Jungkook with his tongue out, as if he is wondering what's wrong with his owner. That does it. I failed miserably at holding back and burst out laughing. Jungkook, Taehyung, is this funny to you? Why are you laughing? He was loudly stomping his feet in frustration and making Puff jump in. Taehyung, I'm sorry. I quickly apologized, trying to stifle my laughter as I walked towards him. Jungkook, what were you talking about with that girl? His voice is firm, but I can see the underlying insecurity in his eyes. Taehyung, nothing important. You misunderstanding the situation. I didn't even her. I just listened. She confessed to me, and before I could say anything, you came and interrupted. Jungkook, I'm not misunderstanding anything. Taehyung, I heard everything from the very beginning. His voice is flushed with irritation, and I blinked at him in confusion. If he already heard everything, then why is he angry? Because before I can ask, he continues. Jungkook, and now you are saying I interrupted. So tell me, what were you going to say to her? And even asking, of course you would have accepted her. I am the stupid one here. He rumbles on and on. His expression shifted between frustration, doubt, and heartbreak, but honestly, I stopped listening to his words halfway through and just got lost in looking at him. The way his eyes widen, how his lips move as he talks, how his hands gesture wildly in frustration. It's unfair how someone can be this cute while being angry. A small tug at my lips as I take another step forward before he can react. I grab his waist and pull him into my chest. Jungkook, his breath hinges, his hands instantly landing for balance. His wide, round eyes stare at me. He's slightly in surprise. I lean closer, letting my breath cut lips. Then I was going to reject her. I was going to tell I already love someone and that I can't accept her confession. I whispered the words against his lips before pressing mine to his. His lips are just as soft as they look. It reminds me of the last time I kissed him, when I confessed my feelings to him. For a moment he freezes, catch off guard, but then slowly his arms wrap around my neck, pulling me closer. I tightened my grip on his waist, deepening the kiss. Our lips moved together, slow and warm, savoring the taste of each other. Second later, I pulled away only for him to let out a loose of contact. I glanced inwardly at how adorable he is. His cheeks are lips slightly swollen. Jungkook, really? What you are saying is true, right? You weren't going to reject her? His voice is softer now, filled with hesitation. There is no more anger in his eyes, only concern. Then, of course, I would never accept anyone else's confession because my heart already belongs to someone. Even in future, I will reject anyone who confesses to me because I know what I want. I already told you I will wait for you until you love me back. Even if you never accept me, I will love you until my Words came out so naturally that even I am surprised, knowing I loved him, but saying it out loud, feeling the emotion, it's overwhelming. Jungkook Taehyung barely ever whispered, his eyes turning glossy. Taehyung feels sad. I didn't say this to make you cry. I just wanted you to know how genuine my feelings are. I don't even look at anyone else because my eyes only search for you. A small bubbly smile appeared on his lips before he leans in and presses a small kiss on mine. Then, without a word, he takes my hand and he started pulling me towards our bedroom. Pug barks behind us, following along. And he threw them at me. I catch them before they fall, staring at him in confusion. Then what? Jungkook, your confession was so sweet that I almost cried, and I do know you love me, but he pauses, crossing his arms with a smirk. You are still sleeping on the couch tonight. I blinked. Then wait, what? Jungkook, it's your punishment. Then punishment for what? Then Jungkook for getting confessed to by that girl. I gaped at him. Damn, are you serious? I didn't even get the chance to reject her. Jungkook, you still listen to her confession. Taehyung, Jungkook, you can't be serious. Jungkook, oh, I am. Good night, Taehyung. With that, he turns around and climbs onto bed, sighing. In defeat, I grabbed my blanket and pillow and head to the couch. Bob, who was watching me, nearly lets out a small bark before turning away and curl up on his own bed. Even he is ignoring me now. I clench at my own misery before lying down and closing my eyes. Sleep comes almost instantly, but in middle of night I feel something. A soft hand shaking me, a whimper calling. I groggily open my eyes to find Jungkook kneeling in front of me, his expression guilty. Jungkook, come sleep in the room. Then why don't you say this was my punishment? And Jungkook, it's cold here and the couch isn't comfortable. His voice is barely a murmur filled with regret. I sigh before nodding, too sleepy to argue. He smiles softly and takes my hand, guiding me to the bed. As soon as I lie down, he pulls me close, wrapping his arm around me. I instinctively snuggle into him, resting my head against his chest. He feels warm, so warm. Then, in the quiet of the night, I hear his soft, "You are mine, Taehyung." And with a small smile, I let again. Jungkook's POV, Taehyung, are you still angry at me? His voice is soft, hesitant as we sat at the table having breakfast. Jungkook, no. I replied softly, stuffing my mouth with pancakes, but I know he isn't convinced. Then why are you so silent? You haven't spoken to me since we woke up. I said, lower my fork. He is right, I haven't spoken much to him today. Last night I had gone to our room, held him in my arms, and convinced him to sleep with me again. He has I woke up late, almost 9 since it was Sunday. Want to disturb him, so I sent Pup to wake him. Just a few links from Pup and he was awake adorably. After he freshened up, we sat down to eat. My words failed me. Talk, tried to talk. I remember the girl's confession from yesterday and it showed my mood. Taehyung, after eating, go and get ready. We are going out. His sudden words make me frown in confusion. Jungkook, where are we going? I ask after swallowing my bite, watching him curiously. And it's a surprise. He takes simply getting up from the chair and walk. Jungkook, I don't like surprises. Just tell me where you are. For some reason, surprises never end well for me. They either distress or fail to impress. Thing I can't tell you, it has to be secret, but I'm sure you are going to love it. His voice is filled with confidence as he washes his plate, dried it, and places it back in the spot. Jungkook, you are so confident about it, but what if I don't like it as much as you expect? Wouldn't it be better if you told me now? I tried another approach, hoping he will give in and reveal the secret thing. Believe me, you are going. He says with a smirk, no, knowing exactly what I have in frustration, but eventually giving in. Jungkook, I storm off to our room, hearing glance behind me. Once inside, I head straight to the closet, scanning my opinions. I already took a bath earlier. I just need to change, but what do I wear? Formal or casual? If only he had told me where we are going. After debate for a while, I settled for a pair of black cotton jeans and white shirt. Something that can go either way. I comb my hair, keeping it natural, and spare some cologne before slipping into my dress shoes. After Jungkook, I'm ready, I announced, walking into the living room where setting up food and water for cook. He turns at my voice and slowly walks towards me. He is scanning me carefully. His gaze lingers, making me instinctively glance down at myself, wonder if something is wrong. But then he smiles, saying, "You are looking beautiful." His words are soft, almost casual, but they hit me hard. Heat rushed to my cheek and my ears burn. I blinked, but I was so catch off guard that I couldn't even respond, let alone thank him. He glanced at my reaction before walking past me to get ready. I stand frozen for a moment before flopping onto the face in my hands. My heart is beating way too fast and warm. Why did he say that so sudden? Why am I reacting? 10 minutes later, hear the door open and turn to see Taehyung out of our room. He is wearing blue jeans and a black shirt. See, simply fearlessly handsome. Taehyung, ready to leave? He asked as he approached me. Jungkook, kya? I mumbled, still recovering from earlier, and stand up. We lock the doors and get into the car. As I settle into the seat, Taehyung suddenly pulls out a black blindfold. I blink at him. Jungkook, what is that for? Taehyung, to cover your eyes. I don't want you to know where I'm taking you until we get there. He leans in, about to tie it around my head. Jungkook, Taehyung, you said it's a surprise. I know where we are going unless we get there. It's necessary, I argue, confused. Jungkook, Taehyung, don't ask questions, just put on the blindfold, please. He pleads, his eyes widening. I sighed, stared at him for a few seconds before giving in. Jungkook, fine. A huge grin spread across his face as he eagerly ties the blindfold over my eyes. Once the car started moving, I leaned back in my seat. The soft music playing in the background is soothing, and the ride is so comfortable that I almost forgot that I'm blindfolded altogether. I don't I sit up properly, turning towards him. Jungkook, now Taehyung, I will do it. He carefully untouched the blindfold, and as my eyes adjusted, I blinked rapidly. The moment my vision cleared, my breath standing before me is a small building, but not just any building. The orphanage, the place where I spent my childhood, memories flowed back instantly. This was my home, the place that sheltered me. The sight of it fills with my heart with overwhelming emotion. I turned to Taehyung, utterly shocked. Jungkook, this is my surprise. Voice trembled slightly. Taehyung, yes, he nods with a warm smile. Look at the building again, my chest tightening. I thought he would take me on a date, but this. Jungkook, how did you know about this thing? Last night when you went to the was talking with mother and father, your father, how you used to visit this place every month, but since I have been here, I haven't seen you to go even once. I knew the reason, so I wanted to bring you here. He explained gently, a lump. The reason, so I wanted to bring you here, he explained gently. Alarm formed in my throat. I had indeed visited the place every month, but after everything happened, it had split from my mind. Taehyung must have noticed the emotion in my eyes because he asked nervously, Taehyung, do you like my surprise? To be continued.